Hi, today we are going to see how to calculate interest. This can be used for calculating interest on drawings, interest on capital, interest on investment, and interest on loan. We are going to see how to calculate interest. So, you may use this for calculating the interest on capital, interest on loan, and whatever the case may be. Okay? So, you may think what is special about calculating the interest? Yes, you may ask me, tell us the amount and rate of interest, and at most the period for which you want to calculate the interest. You'll be able to do it. So, this is really a simple one, of course, but it is for a single figure or maybe one or two figures. But if multiple figures are given, that's what happens during drawings. Drawings are done every month, every week, every fortnight, maybe every quarter, maybe every half year. Okay, in such a case, is it possible to calculate with a simple method? So we need to go for a faster method. Okay, so we are going to learn three methods of calculating interest on drawings. So the first method is a direct method or called a traditional method. The second method is a product method. Okay, the third one is the average period method, which is like a bullet train. We will be able to calculate it very fast. So we will see what are the circumstances we can use these methods, under what conditions we can use these methods. So before jumping into our video, if you like my video, please like, share and subscribe. Okay, let us get into the video now. So in case of a capital, generally capital is introduced once in a time. So you will be able to calculate the interest, and if at all an additional amount is given on a particular date, we are able to calculate the interest for that period, and the total interest is shown on capital. Okay, but when it comes to a multiple figures, for example, the interest on drawings, the person is withdrawing every month. I am taking a very simple example so that it is easy to understand. And of course, you need a date of withdrawal. Without date of withdrawal, we are not able to calculate the interest. So every time we need the date of withdrawal and the cut-off date. Cut-off date means up to what date we have to calculate the interest. Generally, it is the accounting period. In question, you will be given calculate the interest up to 31st December or up to 31st March, whatever the case may be. So, as you do in depreciation also, we need the date of purchase, date of installing the machine, so that we will be able to calculate the depreciation. Like that, we need the date of withdrawal in case of drawings, and we need the cut-off date up to what date we have to calculate the interest. In this example, what I am taking it the date of withdrawal from January 1 and the cut-off date is December 1. Okay, so first thing is that January 1 he has withdrawn, for example, 1000 rupees, and this amount remained for 12 months. So the month I have taken as 12 months. Then the next February 1 he has taken withdrawal, that remained for 11 months, and March 10 months, and April 9 months, and so on. In the month of December it remained for 1 month. Because it is December 1 he has withdrawn 1000 rupees. So we have to calculate interest on 1 month. In a very traditional manner, simple method also, we would be able to calculate the interest. The answer will be same, because if you are calculating 1000 rupees into it remained for 12 months, so if the rate of interest is 6%, straight away we can calculate 1000 into 6%, if only this is asked. But if he has withdrawn for a number of times, we have to calculate for each and every month. This 1000 remained for 11 months. Then you have to calculate 1000 into 6% into 11 by 12 and so on. Okay, though it is a time consuming thing. So we are going to change the formula itself to a faster method. So the interest is amount into rate of interest into month by 12. Okay, in case of month, it is month by 12. In case of days, it is days by 365. In case of week, it is week, number of weeks divided by 52. Okay. Now the product is, I am going to take as a product. So I am multiplying this amount into month. So this is called a product. Product is equal to amount into month. Now I am replacing this by the word product. So product into rate of interest. Now this is not here. So this is there and 12 is there. So amount into month has become product. Okay. Product into rate of interest by 100 into, there is nothing here, only 12 I have to write, so I am writing it 1 by 12. Instead of simply writing by 12, I am putting 1 over that. 1 is not going to change anything, it is not going to make any difference. If you multiply any figure by 1, the amount going to be the same. So now I am writing product into rate by 100 into 1 by 12. So now how to find out the product? I have already told you, amount into month. This remained for 12 months. So I am multiplying it by 12,000 into 6 by 100 into 1 by 12. The interest comes as 60 rupees. Okay. Then the next amount remained for 11 months. The product is 11,000. So again it is 55 rupees. Then the next month, March, the amount remained for 10 months. So the product is 10,000. Again, you have to do it by 6 by 100 into 10 by 12 because it remained for 10 months. That becomes 50. If you go on multiply like that, the total amount comes to 390 rupees. So every month we are calculating the product. We are finding out the product, multiplying by the rate of interest and dividing it by 12. Okay. Rate of interest is percentage. So we have to divide it by 100 also. Okay. So the total interest we have to add. This also will take minimum 20 to 25 minutes. So if we are going to show the interest as one figure in our P&L appropriation account, we are not going to show the interest for January, the interest for February. Are we doing like that? No, we are simply showing that interest on capital is 10,000, interest on capital is 6,000. Like that we are showing it. So the total interest is shown in P&L appropriation account, whether it is interest on drawing or whether it is interest on capital. Even if salary is paid to a partner, 2,000 rupees per month, for example, or we showing that January 2,000, February 2,000 in P&L appropriation account? No, we are showing it 2,000 into 12 is total is 24,000 salary paid. So you will be showing that 24,000 salary paid to a particular partners in your P&L appropriation account. Like that we are going to show the total interest. Then why to take per month product? Let me take the total product. The total is here, I know this is 78. So this also I know that it is 78,000. You can add and check up. So I am changing this one into total product. Instead of doing every month product, I am taking the formula as total product into rate by 100 into 1 by 12. So now what happens? See here, the total product is 78,000, rate of interest is 6 by 100 and 1 by 12. The amount comes to, see, 6, 12, it is 2, this 0000, so 2, this goes into 390 rupees. This takes only 3 or 4 minutes. The total only you have to take, the total product, and you have to multiplied by rate of interest and 1 by 12. So this is a faster method. So this is the product method. Now we are moving on to the next method, that is the average period method. But using an average period method, there are two conditions has to be satisfied. In that case only we can use an average period method. The first condition is that the amount withdrawn should be equal. Here in the product method, the amount I have shown you, for simplicity I have shown you the same amount. The amount may be changing, 5,000, 4,000, 6,000. So you are going to multiply by number of months and then you are going to find out the product and you are going to total the product. Understand? So here the amount can be changed. Any amount can be withdrawn. For any number of months it can remain. So you will be multiplying and finding out the product and you will be adding the products. The total product you are going to use in the formula. But in case of average period method, the condition is that the amount withdrawn should be same, and the time gap from one withdrawal to the other withdrawal, the time gap interval should be equal. If it is 1 month, it should be 1 month. If it is 15 days, it should be 15 days. If it is quarter, it should be quarter. If it is at the beginning, it should be at the beginning. If it is at the end, it should be at the end. So that the continuity should not get break. Clear? So if he has drawn from January, February and he has not withdrawn in March, he started withdrawn in April and then again he withdrawn in May and he has not withdrawn and he withdrawn in August, the average period method will not work. Okay? So there should be continuity in the period, the interval gap. You understand what is the gap? From one withdrawal to other withdrawal, what is the time gap? That gap should be equal, whether it is 15 days, whether it is 1 month, whether it is 4 months, whether it is 2 months. It can be 2 months gap. Okay, then it should be 2 months till the end, from the starting till the end. Need not to be from January to December, need not to be from April to March. It can start from March to August, but every starting, the next gap and the next gap should be equal. Understand? If he has withdrawn in March and he has to withdraw in April, if it is 2 months gap, then March, then May, then after that it 2 months gap, then 2 months gap, like that. If it is 4 months gap, after 4 months gap. It can end at any time, it can start at any period, but the gap should be equal. Clear? And the amount withdrawn should be equal. In your question, you will be getting per quarter, per month, per 15 days, okay, per fortnight, that is, per 15 days, or per quarter. It will be given. Per quarter means every quarter. So the time gap is same. So there are two conditions. One is the amount has to be the same amount withdrawn. Next one is the time gap should be equal. In such a case, we can use this average period method. This is really a bullet train method, because see here, we are going to use the arithmetical progression. Math says that for any series means the serial number, it is continuously coming 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, like that, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like that. So for any series, if we have to calculate the total interest, you can calculate the interest for the mid value. This is here, the mid value. So you can calculate the interest for the center value or the mid value. It will be equal to the total interest. Okay. Now you may ask how to find out the mid value. Mid value is very simple. Take this first one and take this last one, add these two and divide by 2. Suppose it is in the beginning of the month. So take 12 plus 1, end of the figure is 1, and divide it by 2. This comes as 6.5. 13 by 2 is 6.5. Next one is the formula for that average method is interest is equal to total drawings. How much is the total drawings? 1,000 per month he has withdrawn for 12 months. So the total drawings is 12,000 and the rate is 6% and the average period is 6.5. That is the mid value at the beginning of the every month. Okay, 6.5. So 6.5 by 12. See here now how I am calculating. This 12 and 12 I am cutting off. This 2 zeros I am cutting off. This is 10. So this comes as 390 rupees. Very fast. It is very fast. It takes 1 minute, not more than that. So now, if the withdrawal is done at the end of the month, what happens? Here, he has withdrawn on January 31st the same amount. I am keeping the amount same. So then, in January, there is no withdrawal. So only it remained for 11 months. You must understand that also. From 1st to 31st, there is no amount. So, it is not 12 months, it is 11 months. Then February 28, then March 9, like that. In December 31, it is 0 month. So now what is the mid value? Take this first one, 11, and take the last month, 0. 11 plus 0 is 11. 11 by 2 is equal to 5.5. Then if it is withdrawn at the end of the month, then the total drawings is 12,000. Rate of interest is 6 by 100. Into 5.5. The average period becomes 5.5 by 12. You can calculate the rate of interest like this. Suppose the amount is withdrawn in the mid of the month, January 15. Then first time the amount remained for 11.5 months. And the last month it comes on December 15th. From December 15th it remained for 0.5 months. So beginning is 11.5, end is 0.5. Add both 12 by 2 is equal to 6. So now the interest is 12,000 into 6%. Average period is 6 by 12. Okay, like that you have to calculate. Suppose this is for weeks. Okay, so I'll tell you the week. I'll write it here. There is no space. The week starts here. The first week will be for January. It is 52. Okay, then it is 51 like this. In December, it may be around on 24th or 25th. It will be 1 week. Okay, so how to find out the average? 52 plus 1 is 53. 53 divided by 2 is 26.5. In that case, 12,000 into the amount I am keeping it same. Rate of interest is 6 by 100 into average period is 26.5. When it becomes week, you have to divide it by 52. Clear? You have to divide, the amount becomes 52,000 because it is 1,052 weeks he is taking out. 52,000 into 6 by 100 into 26.5 divided by 52. See here, 52 weeks. If you calculate, it will take more than 3 hours. Okay. So this is calculated within 1 minute you can calculate. This is the super fast bullet train method. Hope you understand. So like this, if it is in the beginning of the month, you have to take the mid value and calculate the interest for the mid value. That is called the average period. And if it is at the end of the month, you have to take the mid value for the end of the month. And if it is the middle of the month, middle will always be 6, whether it is for week, whether it is for month, whether it is for quarter, whether it is for half yearly, mid, you need not worry, it will always be 6. Hope you understand. Thank you.